is 1,500 square feet. So let's go with something bigger. Let's go with a $7 million house. Let's do this one. Why not? Let's go crazy. Let's see how expensive we can get it. And this is in Beverly Hills. Remember, like the most expensive, essentially, you can really go. Tesla panels are shit. This is like a fucking monstrous house that's $6 million. Okay, 6 million with an M. And it's 40K. 39,600. So I don't know where you're getting 80K from. Well, Tesla's the easy one to price out, and Tesla's not the cheapest. They're one of actually the more expensive companies from what I understand. My whole point is it's not 40K to get solar. Generally, unless you're... Like, the only way I was able to make it 40K is by choosing a $7 million house or whatever it was. That was literally the only way I was able to find it. I mean, I've priced out solar for my house before. It's like... And I have, like, a really big house. Like, 30, probably. Like, 20, 30. That's for, like, Tesla and stuff. And there was, like, other companies that were, like, way less. I think doing mine with, like, the biggest battery pack that Tesla, like, even has, I think it was, like, 60K. And the batteries are expensive as shit. That's, like, the main cost. Flex. I mean, I'm not trying to do it to fucking flex, but it's just as an example. Because I know I've priced out solar. It's not fucking 40K generally, or whatever, 80K, sorry.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Your neighbor got scammed? Probably. Or he lied. Mason, thank you for the 21-month resub. Welcome back. Hello, Dr. Enzy. You're home finally. Bon comprende. Dude, this is taking forever. Alright. I mean, I plan on doing solar when I redo my roof, I will. Yeah, hell yeah, I would do solar. Solar is sick, dude. I mean, there were some companies and stuff that were like 15K for solar, 20K, and like my electric bill gets up in like, it's not always like this, but it can get up to like $500-600, like $500 a month. I probably spend on electricity like easy like $4,000 a year, $3-4 grand a year. So if I'm spending $3 to $4 grand a year and I get solar done for like 15-20K, then it's pretty worth it. If it reduces my bill by a good amount, at least, you know. Right. Ow. What are you There's a minute left and this guy's had bore window. What in the world? What in the fucking world? Anyway, let's just say that like having solar panels all over my roof will cut my yearly bill down from say like 4,000. Let's go on the low. Let's go like 3,000, right? Let's say it just cuts it in half. Okay? Coming up Astro Stairs, eye on a shot cam. Say it cuts it in half, right? So I'm saving $1,500 a year. If it costs me 15,000 in 10 years, I'll have a payoff for it, right? That's not even to mention that there's like tax breaks for it, which is nice and stuff like that too. Like that's not including any of that stuff. It's like super worth it. Plus, I mean, I have a generator, but you know, if you lose power and stuff, hey, you can just use solar. Like you don't have to like worry about. I honestly wish I would have got solar instead of my generator. But whatever, that's done now. I already have it, so too late. Because at least solar has a payoff. Generator is nice because even if it's like whatever it is, you always have power, which is good. You can type activation settings. I have all my settings there.
The area. Keep the bombs protected.
Your house was 80K running off grid? I don't know, man. Something seems like really off about that.
Reinforcing wall. 10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I believe it's possible that people could be paying that, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I've had like several quotes for solar.
I'm reloading.
I mean, I just priced on Tesla's website, right? I just priced a fucking $7 million house on Tesla's website, and on Tesla's one of the more expensive providers, and it was like 40K. I think some of that did include some like savings or whatever, right? From like tax incentives and all that bullshit. But I mean, you're talking a $7 million house that was that much. So, you know, I think it said tax savings of 14K or whatever, something like that. But I'm pretty sure if you have a $7 million house, you're going to be able to take advantage of the tax saving. You know? Fuck this. We're up.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm like missing something here, but yeah, like I said, I've gotten, like I said, like several quotes and stuff, but I guess maybe because you're completely running off grid, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't fucking. I don't know. Set up barricades so you can shoot it once and break it. Oh yeah, it's when this is the beginning of the game. In Europe, it's like 25K for 10. It's not batteries. Working in a blackout is like 45K, but the batteries are the expensive part.
Secure the bombs.
I mean, the most expensive one that I've seen is, I think when I priced it out one time, where I had like a massive fucking solar system that I priced out, and then I also added 2 weeks of battery backup. That was the only time I ever saw it go like that high. I think it was like 80K then. But that was literally like you could have 0 sunlight for fucking 2 weeks and be good. Which obviously you have for more than 0. That was the only time I've ever seen it like that, but I don't know. Maybe there's different prices in different places and stuff.
Surveillance for the bomb. Op 4 has it.
That could be it, maybe. Don't get me wrong, if you have zero to little electric bill for the next 10 to 15 years with warranties on your stuff, plus big tax credits, yep. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the system that I was going to do, I think, was like 15 or 20K. And it wouldn't eliminate my electric bill, but it would, whatever, reduce it by like half or so. And then I was thinking of getting a few batteries as battery backup. But, I mean, I might not even do that because, like I said, I have a generator for battery backup anyway. Well, not battery backup, but for backup. You're so dumb! One random memo. You're just so stupid. You're so sickeningly fucking stupid. Oh, the pain, dude. The pain.
One friendly operator remaining.
That's part of it, too, is like... Oh, Lieutenant Dan Lag said the 16 months.
Op 4 has placed the diffuser.
Right, we have a lot of, like, cloud cover during some of the year. It sucks. Yeah, if I had zero electric bill, you don't need direct sunlight. I know, but like, at least from what I understand, doesn't it? I thought when you're in a cold weather state and there's like cloud cover, even though you don't need sunlight, doesn't it like reduce? I thought it reduces like the it reduces the amount of power that it could be fucking completely wrong on, by the way. Like, our winters are, like, gray. It reduces, but you'll still have power. Yeah, but when you're, like, attempting to, whatever, reduce / nearly, like, eliminate your power bill, that makes it a lot tougher.
We need to locate a bomb.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, I just got it all picked. Whatever, fine. The smirks sure they're monocrystalline, not poly. In your current, it does, but they still generate electricity. I'm honestly, like, I'm gonna wait till I need to redo my roof, which is in, probably about 5 years, give or take. Like, 5 to maybe 10 years. Or if there's better incentives in between.
5 seconds to go.
So hopefully there's a bunch of like good
Bomb must be located
prospective like solar tile companies. So people always think of like the Tesla solar tiles, which are supposed to be pretty shit and they're like insanely expensive. But GAF is the largest manufacturer of roofing shingles in the world, and they have a solar tile. And they claim that it's the same price basically as a regular shingle. It's only slightly more expensive. So if that's the case, where I need to redo my roof and I can get solar shingles that are basically like the same price as regular roof, plus hopefully some tax incentives and stuff like that, I think that would be great if that's possible. So I'm hoping within the next few years that technology will mature a little bit more and stuff, and we'll be all good. That is my goal, at least. Shit, bro. How stupid are you?
Setting Selma.
Where the fuck did this guy just go, bro? Fuck you.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
The taxes are credit rate. It only helps if you owe. I owe every year anyway. It's fine. It doesn't even matter. Even if you don't owe, it would just apply to, like, the future year. As long as you, like, paid that amount in taxes. Or you could apply it to that year and receive it as a refund, whatever. I mean, you paid the money, right? The only way you wouldn't get the tax credit is if you, like, at least to my understanding, if you, like, didn't pay the tax, essentially. So if you made no money, I don't know how that would work. I don't think you'd be able to get it then. I don't know. Maybe you could. Maybe you could still get it as a refund. I don't actually know.
We need to locate a bomb.
Have to ask an accountant that question. I don't know. I don't know if that would work. No, the idea of, like, not having to pay an electric bill is great, though. Just, like, generate your own power. It's fucking sick. It's cool that you have that, though. I don't know if it's possible to fully generate your own power here, to be honest. I think that is, we'd probably need a bit more sunlight for that. Is this caffeinated G Fuel? I had the Black Ice Rainbow 6 flavor earlier. I am currently drinking water because I am going to go to bed in like 30 minutes or whatever. Well, not actually. Probably like an hour or two. Probably like 2 hours I'll be in bed, yeah.
Someone exposed you.
Swapping mags.
How long is winter? It gets pretty, like, cold and gray from, like, probably November to, like, April, pretty much. It lasts a minute. Alright. There's one in rotate. I'm ping.
You have located a bomb.
Got the black ice flavor and it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I had it earlier. Like, that was, you know, 5 hours ago. If I drink G Fuel before bed, I mean, I'm not gonna be sleeping. I'm old, I need my sleep.
Your last stop standing. You have
Far.
dropped the diffuser.
Nice trade.
One friendly operator
GG.
remaining.
That was a good ass
Op
game,
4
dude.
neutralized. Mission successful.
Definitely ask around people who have solar in my area and see if it's worth. I know a lot of people in my area don't have solar because the power company that's here, I think technically, like, you, at least from what I understand, the way that solar works, at least in, like, Detroit area, because we have, like, Detroit Edison is our, like, power company here and stuff. They lobbied to get, like, a law where if you have solar, then you're not, like, you could technically go fully off grid, like, that's okay. But your solar will not work if it's grid tied. So, like, there's, if I'm not mistaken, at least I could be wrong on this one too, because I've only done, like, mild, like, research on this stuff, basically. But at least from what I know, there was For solar, you could be grid tied, which is where you sell energy back to the power company and stuff like that. And they also limited it to like 1% of people are actually allowed to have solar as well. Like it's really weird. Like they like I'm sure that stuff's gonna kind of go away next few years. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of like really weird rules with solar in my area, and um, they also do it so that like you either need to choose to be grid tied, which means in a power outage, which is like one of the nice benefits of solar. I guess it's not the only thing because I have a generator. You won't be able if you're grid tied, which is where you're still pulling electricity from the city, which you need, or the power company, at least in Detroit, because we don't have enough sunlight to generate that basically. Um, or you'd need like an ungodly amount of panels and batteries and stuff like that to actually make it work. Um, Basically, if there's a power outage, you won't have power.